Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pammy and on here I'm reviewing all things clean beauty. So thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Now today I'm going to be reviewing a full face by the brand Beauty Care Naturals. Now if you're unfamiliar with this brand and you do enjoy clean beauty products, you guys, let me tell you, you're in for a real treat. So Beauty Care Naturals is an American female-owned brand and they're pretty new to the market. They don't just carry makeup, they also have a skincare line, they also have a body care line and a nail care line. They are using really good ingredients, you guys. They're actually organic, non-toxic. The entire line is vegan and cruelty-free as well. And you guys, they're also sustainable. They really do care about sustainability, about their packaging. All of their packaging is made out of recycled material or glass, which is really cool. And now the best part about this brand is the price point. We're talking about a very affordable brand in terms of clean beauty. Now, I think the most expensive product that I have by them is their Amazing Foundation, which retails at $35. It's actually a really affordable price range, you guys, and I'm really excited about that, because usually if something is affordable, it means, you know, they're compromising something, and this brand really does not. This brand really offers clean beauty to the masses, you know, so you can actually access this brand because the price point is so fair. Also, you guys, by the end of this video, if you do want to purchase anything or if you have any more questions, you can of course drop me a comment below. And I just wanted to have mentioned that I also have a discount code for you guys. This is an affiliate code. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm also going to put it in my description box with their homepage as well. Now, I do want to mention that I actually decided to become an affiliate after I purchased the products. That being said, it doesn't matter if I'm an affiliate or not. It's really not going to influence my honest opinion about these products. And I will definitely let you know what products are worth it and what products maybe not. Now, please do bear in mind that this is only my opinion, so what might work for me might not work for you and vice versa. But yeah, you guys, I don't want to hold you up any longer, so I feel like we should just go barefaced and put on all of this makeup by Beauty Care Naturals. So you guys, I am barefaced right now and ready to start off with the first product, which is their primer. So this is the Flawless Face Primer and this retails for $32. So this product really surprised me. It's really lovely. It comes in this nice glass jar. And yeah, let's have a read at the claims actually. So on their website, it does say this primer will hydrate, smooth and prepare your skin for perfect makeup application, protect against pollution and provide antioxidants for renewed and awakened skin. So it's a lightweight, non-greasy lotion that works with all skin types and tones to create a perfect canvas for your foundation, as well as help reduce the appearance of fine lines and pores. So in terms of ingredients, this does contain as the very first ingredient water, followed by aloe vera, jojoba oil, squalane, glycerin. So there's a lot of hydrating and nourishing ingredients in this formula. This primer comes in this beautiful glass jar and it's literally a gel. I can't really tip it over too much. I don't know if it's actually blurring pores. I feel like it's not really doing that, but what it really does is like it smoothens out your entire complexion. I'm just gonna apply a little bit onto my face. It's really like a gel cream. It's so nice. I actually keep this in the fridge so it stays nice and cool. So this really does feel so nice once it goes onto the skin. It really feels like rehydrating. It gives you a nice sort of radiance. It's really lovely. I would say this is more of a smoothing and hydrating primer more than it is a mattifying primer actually, because I don't think it really mattifies. I do think it gives me a little bit of a glow. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. Let's move on to foundation. So this is the Second Skin Color Match Foundation and this retails for $35. Now this foundation really offers everything that I need. It's very lightweight. It has very buildable coverage. I would say you can even build this up to a full coverage. Now let's have a look actually at their website what they're claiming about this foundation. So our color matching foundation will feed your skin with nourishing nutrients all day, balancing skin all while giving you breathable coverage that looks and acts like a second skin. That is so, so true. Our ingredients support the skin's natural microbiome and pH, never clogging, masking, or choking the skin. Because our formula is free of pore clogging ingredients, your complexion will glow with a finish that is polished, lightweight, and breathable. So in terms of ingredients, the very first ingredient of this foundation is juice of aloe, so aloe vera, which is always such a nice base for a foundation, followed by water and glycerin, so again, very hydrating. I do want to say though, I have combination skin, but this does not break up on me if I produce oil, so whether you're oily, have normal skin, or extremely dry skin, this foundation kind of works with all skin types, and it's really fascinating. We also have shea, we have Roman chamomile, we have vanilla, oregano, olive, rosemary. I mean, there's a bunch of really good ingredients in this foundation. I've been really enjoying it. So let's also talk about the shade range. So they have 12 shades in total. And I mean, it's funny, it's called Skin Color Match Foundation, and I had the biggest struggle to actually match my skin tone with their foundation. So I actually do have all the shades from 0 to 5. So I will put them on my arm and show you all the different shades once they've dried down. So on their website, shade O is described as a fair light with neutral beige undertones. I still think this runs a little bit more on the pink side than on the yellow side. It's a little bit more neutral than the other shades. Shade 1 is described as a fair to light with cool pink undertones. Now shade 1 is definitely a little bit deeper though than shade O and definitely more pink. Shade 2 is described as a light to medium with neutral undertones. I definitely have to disagree with the shade 2 being described as a light to medium with neutral undertones. To me, this is very pink. This has a lot of pink undertones. I feel like it's the shade with the most pink undertones. So there's nothing neutral about this shade. Shade 3 is described as a light to medium with rich, warm yellow undertones. In my opinion, shade 3 is not very yellow, it's very peachy. That's just a very peachy tone. And then shade 4, medium with neutral undertones. Now I still think that's also very peachy. I don't think this has a lot of neutral undertones. It's very orange peachy. They sometimes also encourage you to get 2 shades and mix them together so that you can actually have your customized shade. Once this foundation is applied onto your face, the shade actually adjusts slightly to your skin tone, you know. It looks a little bit different once they dry down. But still, I'm ending up mixing usually shade O with shade 4 or shade 1 with shade 4. But I rarely use this shade 2 because that's just way too pink for me. So this comes in a really nice glass bottle with a dropper that actually works. So I'm actually gonna use shade O and shade 4 today. You have to really give this a good shake because it's quite a runny, liquidy foundation. And it's gonna be really lightweight on your skin. So I'm gonna do a 50-50 cocktail. So I'm gonna take probably about 3 drops of the shade O, and I'm putting this on a makeup palette to mix. So that's how much I used of the shade O, and this is the shade 4. And then I'm taking this little spatula and I'm just mixing them together. I think this might be the right shade. So I'm gonna put back my hair and then I'm gonna start applying it with a brush first, and then what I like to do is actually really dab it in with a dampened sponge. So I'm just gonna dot it on first. This is also really not fast drying, which is really great, so it allows you to actually work the foundation in. And I'm gonna take my Clove & Hallow Perfecting Buffer brush and buff it out. This is what you're going to get with one very thin layer. So it's more of like, I would say a sheer to medium coverage, but I'm going to build this up now and use a little bit more product. And we're literally going to cancel out all of the redness on my face. So I ended up using all of the product. So you can see with how little product you can achieve this kind of coverage. It's so nice. It looks like my skin. Now it's a little bit radiant, luminous as well. You guys know I don't really like that. I mean, I'm gonna powder it down, but honestly, it would be also fine like that. I don't think it's a big issue in terms of finish. It's just so natural. It's gonna adapt to your skin. It doesn't really settle into any fine lines. It just gives me a really, really good amount of coverage. I left my under eye area out on purpose because we're gonna go in with the concealer in a second, but it just looks so, so flawless. I mean, this is really like a second skin. It really doesn't feel like anything on my face. It feels so lightweight. I mean, this is such a beautiful foundation, you guys. It's so rare that I've come across a foundation that actually looks like this, that doesn't cause any problems at all, and it actually wears all day. That doesn't break apart on my combo skin. And I mean, I just love it. This is such a solid medium to full. Like I could literally let this dry down completely and go in with another layer and have a completely full coverage, you know? So in terms of shade, I do think this really does match my skin tone. And yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem once I mix in both of these shades together. So it actually looks so, so nice. I mean, I truly, honestly love this foundation. But enough with the foundation now, so let's move on to the next product. So this is their cream concealer, and this retails for $25. You can buy a refill for this concealer, which I find so cool that it's actually a refillable concealer. Now this comes in this packaging right here. So this is hydrating, moisturizing, line softening, skin perfecting coverage. So our cream concealer is packed full of skin enhancing oils and mineral color that nourish, hydrate, and even help heal skin. I actually have the shade 1, which is their fairest shade, and it's described goes best with 0 color match foundation. It's a true ivory. Now I find this concealer has very sheer coverage. This is not really a concealer that gives you full coverage. I think this is more of a light to medium coverage, honestly. This is one of these concealers that is super hydrating. It reminds me a lot of the 100% pure one, the Ritual de Fille concealer, in terms of consistency. Now, I don't want to say that this is greasy because that just sounds a little bit negative. It's just really more of an oily sort of feeling to it, you know? It's like, it's not a stiff concealer. You just have to rub around and it's just kind of melting already. So what I like to do is actually do a finger application first. So I actually like to warm this up a little bit like that. So I'm just gonna, you know, dot this on like that. I actually put it on my chin as well and a little bit on my forehead, a little bit onto my nose just to even out my skin tone because it is quite a fair shade. I don't know how it's going to show up on camera, if it's very light or not. In real, I can tell you it doesn't really bother me at all. I can't remember if this creased or not. I think I like this under my under eye. I mean, I've used this probably around 4 times so far. And also you can buy refills, which I just love that about this concealer. Looks really good. Okay, so let's actually move on. Let's actually set my face. So this is their SPF powder and this retails for $35. Now I asked them about this SPF powder, how much SPF it actually has, because it doesn't say it on the website, and they said to me it has an SPF of 25. Now, I do want to say this SPF powder is really nice for me in the summer. However, I cannot use this now on my under eye because, as you can tell, it is a pigmented powder. So I love this for the summer. And I will say though, one thing that bothered me a little bit about this powder is the way this container is set up. It's usually a problem with me and powders. I just don't know about this puff. Like, this puff is literally in here absorbing everything because there's no locking sift. So I wish they would just come up with a locking sift. It's just a mess if if a powder doesn't have that, you know, you're just gonna, once you just tip it over, it's just gonna be everywhere. So it's a little bit annoying, but this SPF powder is super finely milled. It's really pretty on the skin. I don't think I will use it today because I honestly don't need any SPF protection, and I kind of want to keep it for those days when I need SPF, because I already used half of it. So no, it's actually really nice. But also I put on like a lighter shade now on my under eye, so I can't really use this for my under eye anyway. You know what, guys? I actually forgot to put something on my lid. Now you guys know I never use any other concealer, any other eye primer than this Lila B Virtuous Veil Concealer and Eye Primer. So I'm just going to quickly do that. You can tell I love this so much. I had pan on it. So I'm just going to quickly do my upper lid before we're putting any powder onto my face. Yeah, so that's done. So I'm just gonna quickly use a different powder. I'm just gonna use my Kiehl Weiss powder, my translucent one, and I'm just gonna set my entire face. And by the way, Beauty Care Naturals actually has a brush set, and I think it retails for 50 euros. It comes in this beautiful little pouch, and I'm going to use one of their brushes. So these are the brushes. There are 10 brushes for 50 euros, which is a really nice price actually. I have to say I've been really liking these. Now, these are not the biggest brushes I've ever seen, like in terms of, like this is a big brush. I mean, you can tell the difference, you know, this is just, they're very small sized. But sometimes that's really convenient as well, because sometimes you just want this kind of medium-sized brush. And I feel like I'm going to use this for my under eye. So let's actually set my under eye with their brush. These brushes, by the way, are of course vegan, and they're so soft. So my face is all set. So let's move on to the next part. So let's actually start with their bronzer. So this is their cream bronzer, and this retails for $25. Now they have two shades, a medium and a deep shade, and I was a little bit hesitant in the beginning to get this product. This is the shade medium. I tried it out before. It is a little bit more on the warm orange side. So I'm gonna go in with this angled brush. These brushes don't have any numbers or any names, so just know that this is their angled brush. I feel like I'm just gonna take this a little bit onto the brush. I remember this being very pigmented, so I'm just gonna dab it off slightly. Yeah, you can tell it's super pigmented. Don't wanna go in with that completely on my face straight away, so let's actually apply it. In terms of the color, it definitely looks a little bit more orange than I would like it to look. The shade dark is cool skin tones, deep bronze, slight deep reddish brown clay hues. I feel like I should have taken that one, but I just thought it might be, oh no, it's all in my hair. I just thought it might be a little bit too dark for me, so I kind of didn't want to get that one, so I just took this medium shade, and I knew it looked orange already online, but it's okay, you know. It's not my favorite bronzing shade. I mean, I can live with it, you know. It's not my favorite shade, so I'm just gonna dab this a little bit in with a sponge. So let's actually move on to their blush. We actually do have two options when it comes to blush with them. So this is their blush powder, and this retails for $16. And these are their tint sticks, and they retail for $25 each. Now they actually have 5 blush powders. I have the shade Matte Rose. I love this blush. This is such a beautiful shade. And they have 4 shades when it comes to their tint sticks. I have 2. I have the shade Virtue and I have the shade Relax. So basically Virtue, however, is more of a highlighting stick, you know. The shade Relax is the bronze stick. So this is described as a bronzing shade as well. So I could have taken that shade. I just don't know. I feel like this is almost too sort of peachy. I actually used this as a blush and it worked as well. I didn't realize this was supposed to be a bronzing stick. So this is much more hydrating, much more creamy of a formula. This is much stiffer actually. This is more matte, more stiff. And I feel like this is almost a little bit too pink. That's why I actually used this as a blush. I'm actually going to use this for my lips later on because I did not pick up a lipstick by them. But I just wanted to show you another cool thing about this product though, is if you actually, so the product's in here, right, on this side. But you can also open up this one and it comes with a brush. And this really reminds me of nude sticks. I've never tried nude sticks in my entire life, but I saw that online. I never used this brush, honestly. I prefer using my own brushes, but I just thought it was nice for on the go in case you forgot your brush. There was a brush on this product actually, which is really cool. Let's actually put on the powder blush. I have to say, this is one of the least pigmented blushes I ever came across. And that's a good thing because honestly, you can build this up and you're not going to go overboard with this straight away. And I was really, really surprised by it. So I'm going to take one of their brushes. I think I'm going to take one of these and I'm just going to pack the product on a little bit. And you really have to go in with the brush to pick up some product. So this is the shade Matte Rose. So let's apply it. So it's really lightly pigmented, so that means you can build it up to whatever you want it to be without going completely wrong at first. And it just looks so nice. It melts so nicely into the skin. It doesn't really interact with this cream that I just put on, you know. I didn't powder the cream. So in that sense, all these products really work well with each other and I love that. Next up, let's actually move on to their highlighters. So the first option would be their Glow Serum Highlight and this retails for $30. And they also have a Dewy Highlighter which retails for $20. So the Dewy Highlighter is actually a cream formula. It does come in 3 shades in Gold, Champagne and Pearl. I picked up the shade Pearl, which is an icy white shade. Here we go. This is their pearly highlighter. It's really pretty. We also have this Glow Serum, which is a liquid highlighter. I always prefer a powder highlighter. So I was like, ugh, okay, well, there is a cream and there is a serum highlighter. I want the powder. So I'm gonna try and just use this dewy highlighter just about here. I'm just gonna use my finger because might have to go in with a sponge. I also feel like this formula is stiff enough so you can really blend it out. And let's actually use the Glow Serum on the other side. I once tried this under my foundation and that works well too. So you can mix this with whatever you want. You know, if you want to add some glow to your foundation, go for it. I'm just gonna swatch this for you guys. This is definitely a different shade. This is more of a sort of champagne-y highlighter. Here we have the Glow Serum. It is really glowy, but it definitely has like some gold in there, you know. It's not as icy as this one. This is the Pearl shade. You can get this in 3 shades. Now the Glow Serum is only available in this shade. And by the way, both of these products do come in glass bottles, which is so nice as well. So I'm just gonna take a little bit onto my hand and also just, I think I'm just gonna go in with my finger. Now I will say I prefer the Dewy Highlighter on top of my foundation over the Glow Serum. I think the Glow Serum is really a little bit better if you mix it in with the foundation or if you apply it under the foundation, because on top of the foundation, it doesn't really look that flattering, to be honest. And I don't think it looks good because there's powder on my face as well. So I'm not sure if that was the best idea. This is definitely a lot more dewy on top of it, but it's nice. It just dries down way too fast. I feel like that's the problem. You don't really have time to work it into the skin. It dries really, really fast. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about my nose now. I'm gonna use this dewy highlighter Just a little bit. Okay, that is way too wide. What have I done? I need a sponge. I mean, I kind of like this on my nose, which is really remarkable because usually I never like a cream highlighter on my nose. This looks really nice. So personally, for me, I prefer the dewy highlighter over the glow serum, but the glow serum is really nice as well. It's just not as nice on top of the foundation. It looks really, really good underneath it though, because it really gives you a nice glow. Also, if you are somebody who doesn't need a foundation, who has perfect flawless skin, you can just use this like that and it's just gonna look really nice on bare skin. On top of powder and the foundation, it's a little bit like, it's a little bit patchy and it dries really quick. This one definitely it's more flexible with the powder. Let's actually move on to the next step, and I'm gonna remove my hair clips. Let's actually move on to the eyes. So in terms of eye makeup, I do have all of their eye products, but I don't have an eyeshadow palette. So if you're interested in their eyeshadows, just know they exist. They have quartz, so 4 eyeshadows and 1 palette. I just haven't tried them out yet, so I can't really make a statement about them, but I've got everything else for the eyes. So let's actually start with the brows. Now I do have 2 products for the brows. So this is their brow gel and this retails for $18, and this is their eyebrow pencil and this retails for $17. Now you can actually buy these in a kit for $34 together. Now their brow gel. So this comes in, how many shades do we have? Yeah, so they have 6 shades. I have the shade light brown. So they have a taupe shade, light brown, dark brow, cream clear. That one is out of stock right now, but you can pre-order it, so it's going to be back. A crystal clear and a blonde one. I also have the shade light brown in the eyebrow pencil. This really reminds me of the Eco Brow. Like it's literally the same shape than the Eco Brow with a spoolie. And I'm just gonna fill in a little bit the gaps. I really like this spoolie on this. I don't want to overdo this because you guys, this eyebrow gel is so highly pigmented. It's just too much. It's just too crazy. And I don't know, but this just picks up way too much product. I went in the very first time and I looked like an idiot. So I don't know what to think about this product. I think it's a little bit messy, to be honest, and it's just clumpy around the spoolie. So I'm literally just trying to get this product off my brush, and I'm gonna take another spoolie just in case I'm gonna go overboard with this. You guys, I'm horrified to actually do this, so let's see if I can manage this. I mean, this filled in my brows like immediately, but it was just a little bit, the only annoyance I have with this product is the fact that this just picks up way too much product. I feel like the stopper needs to be a little bit more tight so that you don't run into this issue of like just scraping that product off the edge nonstop. Because if you go in, you take it out just like that and you go in, don't do that because you're gonna get into trouble. You won't like it. And I would suggest to have a spare spoolie on the side. You can also take the spoolie from your eyebrow pencil, whatever, and just literally, if you made a mistake, try and like get rid of it because this is gonna dry fast as well. It's not clumpy, it's not dry, none of that. So since I don't have an eyeshadow by them, I will apply my eyeshadow off camera. I do have their eye pencil, so I'll let you know once I'm back what I feel about that. So you guys, I am back right now. I just applied some eyeshadow by Lawless, and I also used the eyebrow pencil by Beauty Care Naturals, which actually retails for $16. I put it in my waterline. It's actually really, really nice. It's super smooth, not too creamy, so I don't think this will run, and it has a really good color payoff actually. It was so effortless to do this, you know. I didn't have to push or to press, none of that. So let's actually move on to their mascara. So this is their lengthening mascara and this retails for $18. And the good thing about this mascara is it's actually an amazing mascara. And you guys know how hard it is to find a good mascara in Clean Beauty. Oh my goodness, it's really, really difficult. So they have a black mascara and they also have a brown mascara. Really nice that they also have a brown mascara. I have the black one though, and this is how it looks, you guys. When I first opened this, I was like, what is this? This applicator, I've never seen bristles like that. This is literally a silicone wand, you know, and they're super short up here. And then also this is very short. And when I saw this, I was like, how is this gonna work? Let's actually see what they're actually saying here. So it's super lengthening, water resistant, sweat proof, easy removable. You guys, this is super smudge free. Like if you're looking for a mascara that won't give you raccoon eyes, this is one of them. Oh, they actually have a video. Let me check that.
I like to use the thicker side for more of my thicker lashes, longer lashes, the thinner side for it to pick up all the smaller lashes towards the middle.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna curl my lashes first and I'm gonna apply it. Also works well for my lower lashes, and this product really does not transfer at all whatsoever. I honestly love it. It's so nice. So now that we are done with the eyes, let's move on to the lips. However, I don't really have any of their lip products. They have a lipstick collection. One of them is only $18. They also have lip liners for $15, and they have a lip conditioner balm for $8. I did not pick up any of them. I don't know why. So I'm gonna take my tint stick in the shade Relax, that bronzing shade here, this one, and I'm gonna apply that actually to my lips because it's a multi-purpose stick, you know. You can use it on your eyes, on your cheeks, on your lips. I've never tried this on my eyes. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of my Lip Whip by Cary Grant, and I'm just gonna apply this to my lips. It's like a lip balm, the best one ever. Oh, I love this. I'm actually gonna use a lip liner before I'm applying this product though, so give me a second. I'm just gonna grab the right shade. So I'm gonna use my Kit Weiss lip liner. I can't remember what shade this is, but this is one of their vegan lip liners. I'm just gonna put the shade right here because I can't remember the name, and it's not marked on the pencil. So I'm just gonna line my lips and then I'm gonna apply the shade Relax. So this is applied. Actually, I really like this. This color is so pretty on the lips, but I would recommend going in with a lip balm prior if you want to use this tint stick on your lips, because it is a little bit of a drier formula, but when you use a balm, this actually looks so nice. It just gives you a nice little tint, you know. It's not like in your face kind of color. I was about to say, I'm done. That's it. That's my look. But I actually have two more products by them, skincare related, that I briefly want to touch upon. So I actually have two of their products. So let's start with this one, the Calming Cleanser. I was so shook how big and how beautiful this bottle is. This is so nice. It has such a beautiful, almost like an iridescent sort of shimmer reflect in the bottle. I'm not sure if you can see it. And this Calming Cleanser actually retails for $22, which is a really good price point for a cleanser. This size, I mean, this is huge, you guys. There's 4.06 ounces, so 120 milliliter in this. Unfortunately, I don't like this product, and it's not that it's not effective. It's actually a really nice cleanser. I mean, it really gets rid of your makeup and everything. My only problem is the smell. Like, I don't know, I just cannot put this on my face. I mean, it does say neem and antioxidant-rich teas and MSM, which are amazing ingredients, and they're super beneficial for the skin. Now, I thought in the beginning, wow, that neem oil reeks. I mean, neem oil stinks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with neem oil. It's just really a smelly oil. It's not a nice experience. So I knew that when I went in. But it really wasn't the neem smell that put me off, you know. It was something else in here, and I couldn't figure it out. And all of a sudden, I'm like, why does this smell like alcohol? And I actually checked this ingredient list and I was like, wow, this is an amazing cleanser. I mean, this has neem seed oil, this has provitamin B5, organic green tea leaf extract, organic white tea leaf extract, MSM, vitamin E, you know, and aloe juice as the first ingredient. I must have not seen the second ingredient being organic alcohol. And that's my problem. That's the only thing I don't like about this cleanser. It's the alcohol smell. And it's actually so intense that it really put me off. And that just rarely happens. Like, I don't even care how my products smell as long as they don't reek like that. It really doesn't smell like that when you pump it out. It really starts hitting you when you put it on your face. So in that sense, I just wish they would use something else, and alcohol, especially the second ingredient. So there's a really high concentration of that in here. It must be because there's all these really interesting ingredients. It's just such a shame that they had to put this alcohol in it. Otherwise, I would have loved this product. So let's actually talk about a product that I really, really do enjoy from their skincare line, and that's this nourishing cream. Oh, this is lovely, very, very nourishing, hydrating, an amazing overnight cream if you're looking for something like this. So the only thing is I would not really put this on underneath my makeup. I would use their primer. Their primer is really meant for that purpose. This one to me is more of an overnight cream, or if you don't wear any makeup and you want to hydrate your skin, it's an amazing, beautiful, nourishing cream. I really, really hope that this video was informative, that it was helpful. Also, you guys, please don't forget that I do have this discount code in my description box. It's an affiliate code. So if you want to use that, please feel free to. You're going to get 10% off your purchase. So why not? So you guys, please do let me know if you enjoyed the video by giving it a thumbs up. That would be very much appreciated. Also, you guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I would absolutely love to have you here. You just have to hit that subscribe button and you can ring the bell in order to stay notified about my upcoming videos. And yeah, that's basically it. So please take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.